Yeah.
Hey, watch the Dawson and Denise show. It's really good,
Chris.
informative, it's funny, it's
the best
amazing.
show ever, and it supports everybody. There's no judging
Tell
here.
your friends.
No matter your race, no matter what you're
Facebook,
into, we support you.
YouTube.com/Dawson and Denise. Don't forget it. Remember it. Stay black. Wherever you are.
Stay that.
Stay you, be
Stay
true.
you.
Do your thing. Follow your heart.
Dawson and Denise.
What's up? I'm Dawson.
And I'm Denise.
Welcome to the Dawson and Denise show, where we talk about any and everything, and keeping up with that talking about any and everything. We want to first thank Chris and Marcus for that opening. They were out here with us for the weekend, so thank you guys for that. But today we're talking about
Dun 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 dun.
what's this dun dun dun? What's that about?
That's the new because we talk about any and everything, you don't know what's coming, so
So you
dun,
do the
dun, dun, dun.
All right. Hey, but we're talking about transgender in America. But specifically, we want to talk about Oprah Winfrey interviewing Chaz Bono,
Formerly known as
Chastity Bono.
Son Bono.
Exactly. She is the child of Sonny and the late Sonny and Cher Bono. Yeah. So it's kind of hard because you don't. That's your Cher? That's your Cher? Yeah, she's the child of Cher and the late Sonny Bono. I was kind of getting mixed up there. The only child, because you don't want to refer to her as Chastity because she wants to be referred to as Chaz. So now Chaz is a man, and he wants to be referred to as Chaz, and I guess not remember any of the past as Chastity. So this brings up open discussion of transgenders in America, because there are a lot of people who are, going through surgery, who are pre-op, post-op, pre-operation, post-operation, transgender male and female. So what do you think about that?
I think that if the person is actually happy on the inside, that they should be able to be whatever it is that they feel their calling is. Just like we want to be talk show hosts, who's to hold us back if a male wants to be a female or vice versa, because they feel. But I want them to get counseling. I just don't want this to be a sudden move. I guess that's why they do call it a transition, because there's more things than just tucking in or pulling out. The genital area, there needs to be counseling. You need to know that once you do this, there is going back, but there's no turning back. So,
Pretty much. And I haven't heard any stories of people who've made that transition from male to female or female to male that have turned back. But I'm sure counseling is involved, because this is a big step.
Yes, it is.
Saying that you want to have sexual reassignment. And also on this thing, when Cher initially found out, Chaz said when Cher initially found out that when she was Chastity, that she was a lesbian.
She slapped her like at the Moonstruck movie?
Like Moonstruck? No, she didn't slap her like in Moonstruck. But she was a little upset because I guess she wanted, Chastity to, be heterosexual. And also on that, what do you say? Well, what I was thinking is, if Cher was upset when she found out that Chastity was bisexual, and now that Chastity wanted to become Chaz, he's now Chaz, how do you think she would feel? I'm sure she was a little kind of like taken aback by that, but also as to us, how would you feel? And I was thinking, how would I feel if I had a friend or somebody or a family member who all their life wanted to be,
but you already know my take on this. You know how free my spirit is,
She's the freest person I know.
I love people, and it won't make me, never mind. The only thing I have to get used to is your name change. That's it. I might still call you by your other name. Other than that, I'm good.
Yeah, and
I'm honestly good. It's too much time and too much effort in trying to hate or be mad. Do you know how much energy that takes?
It takes a lot of energy for that, and definitely you're killing yourself on the inside, because when you send out that hate to people, it's basically telling what's on you. That's your own negative energy that you're spewing out on other people. But I just thought that was kind of something to think about.
On the other side, when you have the people that don't understand, we're not here to judge. You don't need to judge, talk about that, because that can also lead to the depression.
Suicide. Because already you're having a person that's saying, look, I don't feel right in my body. There are some men who say, and children, because we have children right now.
They're telling the truth, and it's like they're being punished for telling the truth, for
walking
being
in their light.
And I don't see where that should be a punishment. for being you.
Exactly, because they're walking in their light, and that's the thing. A lot of people are saying, okay, well, you know, Chaz, you know, you're not a man, you are a woman. I'm going to go by what you were born as. But if Chaz says that, hey, look, I feel comfortable, you know, being who I am now, and I think she quoted, and I'm paraphrasing, well, she said this, and I'm paraphrasing. Okay, Chaz said, and I'm paraphrasing, you know, now his body is in line with how he felt. You know, he felt like a boy.
Who are we to deny such a great feeling, you know, that someone has from getting this done? We can't deny that.
No, we can't deny it, but I guess with so many, you know, special interest group and organizations that want to go against so-called, what I was researching, the gay agenda, saying, you know, you weren't born that way, and now you're doing this, and now you're just totally becoming, you know, they're calling them all types of names, you know, calling people who are transgender all types of names, but you're just becoming something that's almost alien-like. That's what they're saying, but I don't see.
Who has time for that?
Who has time for it? But I'm saying, if these people are happy with being who they are, who am I to tell somebody you can't do that? Don't walk in your life. It's not bothering me. I mean, is it bothering you?
No, not bothering me at all.
Exactly, and I think a lot of
actually, should I say, uplifting that a person would take the stand and to be who they want to be, regardless on how society is gonna look at them. Because I tell you one thing, me being me, people are gonna talk about me. So it's like, just do whatever you want to do and make sure you're happy. You only have one life to live, and you should live it to the fullest.
You should live it to the fullest, and I think if that's anything that anybody can get from a story like Chaz Bono, is that he is living his life to the fullest. I mean, for somebody to say this is what they want to do, this is a big step.
It is. And you have so many people now, young adults, coming out in elementary school, coming out in middle school. And I tell my daughter this all the time. You're not here to judge. You don't pick on people. You don't judge people. If they respect you, you respect them, regardless on what they want out of life or whoever they want to be.
Well, I wish we had more parents out there like you, because some people are sending their kids out into the world as their kids are now adults, and we have adults who feel that it's their job to bully and to, you know, invoke pain and hatred on other people. And on the other hand, with the hate crimes, there are a lot of people who commit hate crimes against transgender just because they are who they are. And it's so bad that, you know, they even have this thing that I was researching called Transgender Day, where they remember all of the transgender people who died, you know, as a result to hate crimes. Or even there were some people family members who were just around their family member who was transgender that died as well.
With those crimes, were there many that you saw that? That
there are a lot
the transgender were prostitutes and
not only that.
No, but I'm asking, like, is it like if they're prostitutes and the Joe Smo pick them up, they go and target these women or men or whatever just to perform these hate crimes on them?
No. Some of them, I think it's different cases. Some of them they find out they're a man, and then they go off on that. And then there are other cases where people just target them because they are who they are. You could tell, you know, some of them that's a person that's transgender, and people target them because of that. And it's like, if that's something that you hate so much, why are you going over there to antagonize the person? Why are you going over there to bother them? Just go away from it. But here in America, you know, people, they gawk at you, they get mad at you about anything. There are certain places that, as an African American, I probably wouldn't be comfortable going into. Or a person who's white probably wouldn't be comfortable going into situations, Latin or any other race as well. In certain situations, people may not accept you because of being the color of your skin or your religion. You know, and it's like, if you can have any type of sympathy or empathy with the person who is transgender, just think about that, a time when you felt uncomfortable in a situation.
Or think about your mother, your father, your son, your daughter. How would, you know, they feel, or how would you feel if somebody was doing it to you or to them, if that was your child? It's just not right in any way, shape, or form to perform hate crimes of any matter on anyone.
And I definitely have to say, with a lot of the hate crimes that I was researching, a lot of these family members were just, they're average, these are people with regular families, and they love their family member just like anybody else would. And hopefully with this documentary that Oprah is doing on Chaz and his transition, we'll be able to see, and Chaz has become the poster child for transgender. You know, it's like, this is
he's not even bad looking.
You'll date Chaz?
No, I won't date Chaz, but I'm just saying, He's not bad looking.
Why you wouldn't date Chaz?
Oh, he's just not my type.
He's not your type?
No.
Oh, okay. Just asking.
Yeah. That's
But anyway,
But speaking of that, what if? I mean, there has been reports of people being in relationships, and the male has made the transition to a female. And one lady said she would stay because she didn't fall in love with the gender per se. She fell in love with the spirit.
With the person's
With
spirit.
the spirit of that person. And that spirit is still going to be there.
Exactly.
Regardless on being male or female.
But you have to look at it like this way. If you fell in love with a guy, and he told you that he always felt like a girl, he was suppressing this for a long time, now he wants to come into that fulfillment as a girl. As a woman, would you stay with him if you fell in love with his spirit? I mean, that's a case-by-case basis.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't...
But I'm attracted to men, and I would
so
always
if your
respect him.
If your current boyfriend said that, you would...
We'll just be the best of girlfriends, but I'll have to go find a man. So...
Wow.
But...
Hey, that's my truth.
We would be still the best of friends, but I have to go find me a man.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just what I prefer.
But see, on the flip side of that, there are couples who have stayed together even when a couple decided, male or female, that they wanted to have sexual reassignment, gender reassignment, that they stayed together, and because they fell in love with the spirit of that person, and that's commendable. I mean, seriously, because everybody can't do that.
Everybody can't do it.
Everybody can't,
including myself.
But I think this documentary with Chaz Bono, and hopefully the interview that Oprah did with Chaz.
And the beauty of it to me is Cher only had one child, but she had a son and a daughter.
All in one.
All in one.
All in one. And see, I don't even want to go there.
Some people not gonna even look at it like that. No, but
I don't want to go there because I'm thinking about. I think it was who was it, Freud or someone who said that we all start out not knowing which way we want to go
I was
until we get into adult,
but,
and then I think it was Freud. Someone. I don't think it was
But not only
Darwin,
that, even just from the sperm and the egg uniting, you don't know what you're going to turn out to be.
I don't know, but hey,
from the jump.
We just wanted to touch on this issue because I think it's really interesting, because the world, as vast as the world is, and how we are so advanced now with technology and everything.
So why
it's
are we
hard
still
to say
shocked?
Exactly. It's hard
Why
to say,
shocked?
this doesn't exist or this isn't happening in my neighborhood, or you never know who goes in the house and who has these feelings on the inside that they really want to be a male or a female.
And let's just respect each other's wishes.
Exactly. Please respect each other and respect yourself, man, and just
spread love, not hate.
Hey, do you? But on this thing, hopefully you guys will check out the new documentary about Chaz Bono. And I hope from this documentary is that it would shed some light for people who may study sexuality and gender in college, or people who want to know, and especially for psychologists and doctors, so they'll know more about this, because there are so many people who are getting gender reassignment, who are having sex change. So I think this documentary will
open it up that way. I mean, and some minds can be altered to stay the same. Once there's more information out there, there's more we can do.
Yep.
On either side.
Yep. So that was our take on this. And if you thought this was a rough conversation, wait till we talk about the topic that Denise wants to talk about, which I am taking my time on because I got to make sure
What do I talk about? Tell me in my ear. Hold on, y'all. Woo! I do. Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
My stomach is just like turning.
I don't know why.
But anyway, thank you for watching the Dawson and Denise show. I'm Dawson.
And I'm Denise.
And love each other and take care of yourself and always be true to you. Peace.